Pera Paniora is the Kaipara Māori Ward Councillor and is with us now. Pera, kia ora and good morning to you. Kia ora, Pera, good morning.
Morning, Duncan. Good morning.
How's it been? How's the last 24 hours been? What are you thinking?
Oh, just a whirlwind. Both sides of the spectrum, from utterly shamed at the leadership that we have at Kaipara District Council to being overwhelmed by the support and the tautoko and the awhi that, I received yesterday in terms of all of the iwi and the hapu mana whenua and the people of our community coming and voicing strongly their views on the decision.
You wouldn't have been surprised, though, at the decision, would you, given that the views of the Mayor and the councillors have been pretty clear for some time?
Absolutely not surprised at all. I knew going in it would be a six vote in favour. And that's what they came away with.
Have they been able to justify it to you? They probably don't have to, but what's the reasoning for basically axing you and axing the ward? What are they telling you?
So they haven't axed me, they've axed the ward. I still get to serve my term out, but, they're saying that it's divisive, it's racist, it's special treatment, there should be one person, one vote, is their perspective on it. And obviously
right, and
I
what
don't
do you say
agree
to
with
that?
that.
What's your reaction to that?
I might say that, my reaction to that is that we're the minority, so we'll always be outnumbered. It's a numbers game. It's democracy because, Māori enroll on the Māori roll. We still, I think I heard from the gentleman prior to me that he had said, you put your name forward and you get voted in around the table. And I did put my name forward and I did get voted in around the table because the ward that I represent voted me in. So I don't understand why it's undemocratic. I say that it's actually divisive to try to disestablish the ward. The opposite of divisive is inclusive. Is it not inclusive to include the Māori voice? They say that, you can go in and get voted in, into a general seat, but the crux of the issue here is that we live in a representative democracy, which means that you need a mandate to speak for your ward, your constituency. And if I run for a Māori ward, I don't have the mandate to speak for Māori. That's the very important and critical element to this. It's just divisive to try and disestablish it. We should be able to have a voice at the table. We've been here, and we're going to be here. We've got nowhere else to go. How come we can't have a say? I'm only one person around the table of 10. I just don't know why they're so triggered and fragile by me, having a seat on council.
What happens if you would go and stand, and let's say that the Māori award's not there, let's say they're successful in this, and but you still want to be a Māori representative, voice for Māori, amongst other New Zealanders, and so you go and stand in a general ward or a general, just a general ward, could you win that?
I could win it, but it's an entirely different consideration. It means that I don't have a mandate to speak for Māori. So I would just be, a councillor that speaks for the Wairoa ward, and, that's the area I could guess that I live in. Yeah,
but you speak to Māori, you can speak for Māori as part of that, so could you win it, or are the numbers simply against you because you're Māori?
No, I think that I could potentially win it, but that's beside the point. There needs to be a dedicated voice for Māori. Now, we've only had one councillor in the whole history of Kaipara District Council who was Māori, and she said herself she didn't feel that she could speak for Māori. She felt that her mandate came from, a lot of our Pākehā community, And so seldom did she speak on behalf of Māori. And that's just a basic cultural consideration of that.
Sure. And I understand that, we are all New Zealanders, but we're also different, and we're different, and this is the truth. We're different, different culture and custom and so forth. But aren't fundamentally a lot of Māori issues the same as New Zealand issues, aren't they? I mean, a lot of the issues, people paying high rates, that doesn't differ between Māori and Pākehā. We still have to pay the rates. You know what I mean? So a lot of the issue, I wonder if a lot of this is because we're blind to the fact that a lot of What's that?
You would be surprised, Duncan, at the amount of concerns and issues that I'm continuously speaking at every council meeting that we have. There's always something that I need to advocate for Māori on behalf of, particularly with this council that we have around the table currently. We've got a mayor unilaterally terminating agreements with Māori. He's disestablishing co-governance arrangements and arrangements where he cannot legally disestablish. He doubles the numbers on the council side, skewed in favour as against mana whenua, removes Te Reo Māori from all official council documents, restructures and ensures that the CEO has to reduce the budget of Māori outcomes so that the end goal is that there are no Māori staff. This is the issues that we're facing in Kaipara District Council. There's plenty of things that are race-related. And as recently as last council's meeting prior to this one, we had a debate on a family that wanted their beloved father's name who had passed away and the words Taimwana Reserve. The councillors had removed that from the name against the family's wishes. So I don't know, I would disagree with that.